Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Outfit. An expert tailor must outfit a dangerous group of mobsters in order to survive a fearful night. Kind of cool. Dylan O'Brien's in it. Zoey Deutch? I don't know. I know who she is, but I don't know how you say that. I know her. And Mark Rylance is in it. So I'm kind of excited. This looks pretty good. 7.4 on IMDb. 2,400 people rated it so far. So, I don't know. Pretty neat. I don't know much more about it. I saw it. I like her. I like Dylan O'Brien. I like the high ratings. Let's get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea. I'll let you know what I think. I'll be back. I don't know. Something's wrong with my arm. Hopefully I'll be back. It's cold. It's tingly. I don't know what's happening. Not like I don't know. Stick around. Hopefully I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching The Outfit. We're at the 58-minute, 36-second mark. A little over halfway through. It does actually go kind of quick. I didn't realize it was halfway through already. It essentially, our Mark Rylance, he's the owner of the shop, right? So he is not a tailor, he's a cutter. So, you know, he makes suits. And evidently he has some kind of thing, and Zoey is like his secretary. So they're in business together, but he like allows the mob in his place. So seems like a money exchange kind of thing where they come in and drop money off. Well, Dylan O'Brien's character is the son of the mob boss, and his partner is Johnny Flynn, right? So, you know, they're constantly coming and picking up the money, and all that's going on. Now, something has gone down from one of the pickups that they have. Now, our store owner kind of stays out of everything, but something bad happens, and you know, they get caught doing something, you know, in a shootout, and so they kind of go to his place to hide out and stuff like that. So and so he gets kind of roped into this big mob mess, and that's really what it's about. So you know, it's a lot more elaborate than that, but that's the gist of it. Essentially, he's kind of tied to the mob because he allows them to use his place, and then they show up unexpected during a crisis, and you know, kind of hunker down right there until everything's going down. Now there's, you know, there's more to that, and it's a little bit more intricate, but that's ultimately what it is. It's interesting because it all takes place so far just in the shop, and originally it was just the actors that I had mentioned. But now we've got a couple of more characters showing up that weren't on IMDb, so I was like, man, there's only 4 or 5 characters in this movie, and it's all in one location. Not that that's necessarily bad, but it's you know, it's not always a recipe for success. But so far so good. Like I said, it's gone quick. That 58 minutes went by. I was like, oh wow, I wonder how far along we are. So we'll see where it goes. I know it's not going to be easy for me to share a lot, more than what I've done, because I don't want to spoil it for you, but hopefully I'll be able to share something with you. But so far, entertaining, worth the watch. Let's see where it goes. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of The Outfit, and I have to say, it's really going to be hard to give a review on this because, you know, I don't want to spoil anything. I think you got a good idea of the plot line. Very minimal characters in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say there's 6. Oh, 9. Pretty much. I think there's 9 total actors, and it all takes place in one spot. But I'm watching it, and I'm enjoying it, and you're trying to figure out, okay, what's going to happen? What's going on here? And they're making decisions. You know, there's certain things happening here and there, and there's a lot of questions. Like there's things like, why not? Why would he do that? Why would she do that? Why would he do that? You know, that kind of thing. It's like, you know, you're playing it out in your own head. At least I am. Like what I would do in this situation. You know, I really put myself in the shoes of the shop owner. Is where I was. So. You know, he's trying to make sure he's safe. his secretary safe, you know, and not getting any trouble, and you know, he's kind of friends with the mob, all this kind of stuff. So he's got to tread lightly on every decision that he makes, you know, so that nothing bad comes of it. And so as they're working through all of this, again, you're like, And I was like, there's some situations where I was going to talk to you and say, you know, like this one time, why kind of thing. And decided not, and let it play out. And that really, I mean, I thought they did a really cool job on the way it played out. Again, I'm struggling because I don't want to spoil nothing. Now, I do feel, you know, the big aha moment was great, was fantastic. The biggest one, I guess. There's a couple of aha moments. I'll say there was one, I don't know, I don't want to say it because I don't know. Did the aha moment get a little bit too big? Would be my only thing. Not, I'll just leave that like that. Not that it takes away from anything. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. And like I was even saying, when I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, this is good, but it feels like there's poor decisions happening, or there's something happening, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why it's rated so high. Watch the entire movie. And, you know, I think that at that point, you'll understand why. I think the acting was great by, was it Mark Rylance? Is that his name? Plays this character phenomenally. You know, I mean, he carries the entire movie. Yeah, Mark Rylance. Obviously, he carries the entire movie, and it was a perfect fit for this character. I think, you know. So check it out. Absolutely good acting, at least from him. Everybody else is, you know, there's nothing wrong. I'm not sure how much I like Dylan O'Brien's character. For him, you know, I like him as the Maze Runner, but not as the son of a gangster, you know, but whatever. Not that it was bad. It just, you know, sometimes I don't want to be saying he's cast type, but he didn't fit like that for me in this one. So, but otherwise, I mean, that's being very, very nitpicky. Mark Rylance, fantastic job. Everybody else is okay. It's good. It doesn't. Nobody's bad or anything like that, but nobody comes close to touching what he did, I think, in this film. And then the plot line was very, very interesting, and I thought they told the story extremely well. Again, considering it was confined to one place, minimal actors, and very obviously it had to be dialogue heavy. So I thought all that was great. So check it out. I can't see why you wouldn't. You know, while it's kind of a gangster movie, it's not like your run-of-the-mill gangster movie. I don't know what else to say. Besides, check it out. I will say a little bit more, kind of spoiling what I wanted to say a couple minutes ago. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Worth the watch. Absolutely. I'm giving it a 7. A strong 7. Yeah. So, not going to give it an 8, but I am going to give it a 7. A solid 7. So there you go. That's what I got for you. I do want to talk a little bit more. Again, I'm not going to spoil it. But just in case, I will not spoil it, but I will say something a little bit more about the movie than maybe some of you want to know. So if you haven't seen it yet and you want to be completely hit with this the way I was, go ahead and disconnect now. And thank you for tuning in. For those of you who maybe have seen it or want a little bit more information, stick around. I'm going to give it to you without spoiling the ending. But I am going to say spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay, you've had your chance. So we got the big aha moment, right? And it's like, okay, wow, all right, I like it. I like what they did. You play it all out in your head. It's like, oh, yes, very, very cool. They help you play it out in your head. Okay, fantastic. So that happens. Then as the movie's wrapping up, you know, I feel the dramatic climax has happened. A couple of loose ends here at the end. They hit you with another little twist, okay? So, okay, cool. That aha moment, as I'm calling it, you know, about the main character. That's what I'm saying. Was that stretched a little bit? Did we need all of that? You know, just the actions, not the theory behind everything. The theory behind everything was good, but you know, I think they could have told that some other way besides the way that they did it, if you know what I mean. So, you know, the final aha moment. Not the original, but I know I'm kind of talking in riddles, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's the cleanup at the end, and then, oh, and it's like, did he, and then it becomes more revealing, of course, which is great, but not that that piece was bad, you know, the history, you know, the origin, if you will, of our cutter, but just the way, the actions that took place to tell that piece at the end, I felt was a little much. That's what kept me from giving it an 8. Again, being hypercritical on a really good movie. So there you go. That's all I got for you. Hopefully you checked it out. If you stuck with me this long, I appreciate it. You've probably seen it and you agree. But if you don't, I apologize. I enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.